One of the most common questions that I constantly get asked is if you can use third-party platforms such as BBB or CCTS to go about disputing your derogatory accounts off of your credit report. So I kind of want to dispel some of that today and go over some of your other options that you can actually use to help you dispute negative accounts off of your credit report and actually go about improving your credit. And so first of all, we need to understand what exactly BBB is and what CCTS is. So just to simply put it, I'll start with BBB first. So BBB is simply just a platform where you can pay to have your business up and people can submit complaints or praise your business. But in actuality, all this really is used for is for people that are upset with a business. So they'll submit complaints, but usually it's more used for the negative side. Think about think about yourself. When was the last time you went to BBB and left a positive review? Right? Typically, this is going to be done more on Google. So BBB it just doesn't happen. Usually, this is for people that complain. You need to pay as a business. You need to pay a monthly fee towards BBB. And also within Canada, it's a little difficult because in Quebec, BBB doesn't even really exist. So there's not even an opportunity for Quebec businesses to even post themselves and even try to build any kind of credibility. Now, again, BBB is a third-party platform. They are able to get some kind of results if there are enough complaints submitted on a business, but this very rarely happens. Usually, you're better off going to your government entities to submit complaints if there is a company violating your consumer rights. Okay. Now, with BBB, again, it's just a platform for you to submit reviews on businesses and maybe potentially help out other incoming clients. But they do not have any jurisdiction over Equifax or TransUnion. With CCTS, this is telecom communications customer service or a complaint center where you're able to go about submitting complaints on telecom companies such as Bell or Telus. Again, it falls in line very similarly to BBB, but with CCTS, there is no pay-to-play type of platform, right? They do have some power to put place fines or maybe take legal action against some of these telecom companies. But again, they hold no power over being able to remove negative accounts off of your credit report. They cannot remove a collection account from Telus off of your credit report. And so that then leads us into the question of who can or what can actually help you remove accounts off of your credit report. And so I always say to this, you need to go directly to the source. What is the source? Well, we have two credit bureaus here in Canada. We have Equifax and then we have TransUnion. There's possibilities that one collection account can report to the other and one can report to another. Okay, you need to make sure you are addressing both. And so if I'm going to dispute an account, I am going to be sending dispute letters directly to Equifax and TransUnion. And if you want to take it a step further, you can dispute directly with the creditor or the collection company. And so let's say I have a collection account with a DCA, which is a big collection company here in Canada. I can contact DCA directly and start the disputing process. And if you're really smart for extra points, I am going to go through multiple entities to dispute the disputing process. That's not to say that you can't use BBB or CCTS. You can leverage these platforms. But what I want you to understand and take away from this video is that you submitting disputes with BBB or submitting complaints with BBB or CCTS is not going to result or lead into that account being removed off of your credit report. Okay. But it may be something that can start a ball or a movement to where the point where these companies can face fines. But again, do not have the expectation of having that account removed off of your credit report. But if the goal or the aim chief is to have an account removed off of your credit report, these are the places I'm going to go. First, I'm going to check my credit report and I'm going to see which credit bureau is the collection account reporting to. If it's reporting to Equifax and TransUnion, I am going to be sending disputes to both of these entities. If it's reporting to one or the other, then I'm only going to be addressing the company that it's reporting to. After I'm able to identify which credit bureau that is reporting to, and I'm sending dispute letters to those entities, then I am going to get the address of the collection company that's actually reporting the account itself. Okay, so let's say, for example, I have a DCA collection account, and that's for TELUS. I am going to be sending a dispute letter directly to DCA. There's no need for me to send that dispute letter directly to TELUS. If I'm sending a dispute letter to TELUS or I'm contacting TELUS about an account, it's about the original account, the charge of account, but not the collection account that's in the collection section. Because the company that's reporting that in the collection section is not TELUS. It's the collection company, which is DCA, because now they're claiming to own this debt. Okay, and then we're going to go through the due process. If you watch any of my videos, then you know about pay for deletion. We're going to be leveraging pay for we're going to be leveraging pay for deletion. We're going to be leveraging consumer law. Okay, and there's so many other things that you can leverage. Is the collection company licensed within your province? What consumer laws do you have available to you within your province? I am located in Quebec, okay, and I have different laws that protect me versus just someone that's in, let's say, for example, Nova Scotia. Okay, so we have to look at these different things and know how to move and plan accordingly. Now, if you have collection accounts, and this may seem a little bit overwhelming, maybe this is a lot of information and you don't know what to do, or you simply just don't have the time to deal with collection companies, do the communication back and forth, follow up with the credit bureaus, see if any updates, if any, is actually being changed on your credit report, and you don't have time to do this, then my company is here to help. Okay. Again, my name is Kenny Johnson. I didn't introduce myself in the beginning. My name is Kenny Johnson. I operate a credit repair company here in Montreal, Quebec, but we have clients in every province. If you need help, send us an email, info@kennyjohnsonuniversity.com, and I will be more than happy to help. Until next time, peace.